black holes are so dense that not even light can escape from them. That's the definition, that's what happens actually. And funny thing is that light has a speed. We scientifically can determine the speed of light. And so how do we as individuals, humans, with consciousness, how do we escape from our own black hole? That's the question. So my idea is that, and I really believe, and I'm sure that you share that with me, that love is the key. Love is the ultimate power. Love is the ultimate weapon for everything, and you can use this weapon for goodness. Of course, you can use the lack of it, the opposite side, but I don't want to go there. And the thing is, love comes from a higher dimension, the fifth dimension actually, but comes from a dimension where there is no time, by definition. So if there is no time, there is no speed, because speed is a relation between distance and time. So I would say that the tool that you have to escape your own black holes, because your light is not enough, because the light has time associated to it. The tool that you have to use to get out of your black holes is love. So how to use it? Recently, I've shared this post about kindness, and actually that's the translation of love, a practical way of using it in my point of view, and by LAO-TZU, and that's what I've posted. I've quoted, kindness in words creates confidence, kindness in thinking creates profoundness, and kindness in giving creates love. So the way I think and the way I analyze things, and I like to be really proactive about everything, and to test all of these theories, is to analyze the opposite in the negative way of being analyzed. Not negative, but the opposite way, and in the reverse direction. I mean, if kindness in giving creates love, if you're not feeling love, or if you're not loving enough, it's maybe because you are not giving enough kindness. Kindness gives. Giving kindness creates love. So if you don't have love, it's because you're not giving enough kindness. That's just how I think. For example, kindness in words creates confidence. So if you're lacking confidence, and I'm talking about myself, it's because I might not be using the right words and not having the right kindness to myself to generate the confidence inside me. So kindness is a practical way, it's a tool to manipulate love, and in love we can eventually mask some ego. We have the Gentile love, for example, and other types of love, but when you're kind, you're just kind, there's no space for ego there. It's just because, at least, well, you can be kind about yourself, and that's ego. So yeah, let's keep ego out of the equation right now. As simple as it gets. If you want to feel more confidence about you, about your relationship, about your kids, about your work, about anything, find a way to be kind and to use kind words when you approach that subject. If you feel disconnected, create more awareness about yourself by being kind with yourself. That's not the only key, but that's one of the fundamental keys. Be kind to yourself, and especially if you want to use love and to feel love and to give love, to feel more loved and to love more yourself, be kind to yourself and be kind to the ones you say you love. Because love is felt in our hearts and in our emotions, but it's difficult to use a behavior to show love just like that. Where, what can I do in terms of behavior to show that I love you? I can be kind with you. That's a tool. That's a translation from the emotional part to the practical world. I love you, I'm going to be kind with you. I love my child, I want to be kind with my child. I love myself, I want to be kind with myself. So, to finalize, guys, kindness is the key. Kindness matters. Kindness always wins. And kindness is just beautiful. So be kind. It's my record. So be kind. It's my advice for today. Even if you're feeling great, be kind because it feels good. Love always will be good. So I expect your comments below if you have any comments to add about this, about kindness, about love. And of course, we can talk about sadness, but that will be for another point of view. I prefer to focus on the positive right now. So guys, be kind, share the love.